And is could you elaborate on that different colors of the dragons and the elements that they govern, such as earth, water, fire,
Yeah,
and wind?
yeah. Well, the earth is green, sometimes brown, because the green is the female earth color and brown is the masculine earth color. And then we have the water dragon, of course, is blue. And then we have the fire dragon, which are red, has to be red. And then we have the air dragon, which is yellow. And we've done at the several of the 1111 activations beginning, let's see, I think at the fourth gate in 1999 in Tahiti. We had an all-night ceremony. And in the morning, the first light, everybody always used to wear all white for the 1111 activations. And then they'd have a sarong, of the color of their element off the corner. And at the end of the dance, after all the dragons, each element would create their dance. And then they all danced their dance when the first light came up, right on the sandy beach of this beautiful lagoon. And then at the end of the dance, they take off their sarongs and they're all in white. And so that all really signifies the white dragon. And that was the first time we did it. And then a few activations later, we decided to have dragons of the elements. So we choose one or two dragons of each element, and they would lead their element. But first they'd create their dance together, and then by the second eighth gate activation at Lake Titicaca on the island of the moon in 2009, it was beautiful. Each element, their birthed their dragons. And so, like the two earth dragons were these two first wave ancient beings, not in years in this life, but really you could tell ancient wise beings. And they were mountains. And their element was in a circle around them. And then they were like those sleeping giant mountains. You never know, is that a mountain? Or is that a giant who just is taking a rest? And so they were there, and their element was all around them, the earth, and then they brought them to life, and then they stood up, and then they all began their dance. And the fire dragons were two like sphinxes that were sitting in the middle of their circle facing each other, like, with paws out. I mean, I was the only person not in the dance. I never danced that dance. And because somebody has to be outside watching. So I get to see it. And it's incredible. And we haven't done it for many years. We've never even done it at the Heart of An. But this time at the 1111 Ana Mua ceremonies, we're going to dance the dance of the elements. But I think this time we're all going to be dragons. We've never done that.